Hello and welcome to the first instalment of a series I'm going to be calling The Cut, where I'll be tracking my progress on the way to my goal physique. This is essentially going to be a series of vlogs tracking my progress on the way to my current goal. I'm going to be sharing with you progress updates, training clips, some meal prep videos, and generally just any hints and tips that I find helpful along the way. So what is my current goal? Following on from my last video, I found that having clear goals in mind really helps me stay motivated, it helps me keep on track, and it helps me have a real focus towards my training. And while I have a good idea in my mind of what my goal physique looks like, it's very hard to track that in a tangible way. So it's very hard to see where you are week on week. So for that reason, I've set myself the goal of losing 4 kilos or 8.8 pounds in 8 weeks, sorry. So starting today on the 17th of April, ending on the 14th of June. So I'm currently weighing in at 90 kilos. Looking at my current physique, I've estimated that I will need to be around the mid to low 80 kilo range in order to obtain the physique I want. So I'm going to set myself the initial goal of losing 4 kilos and then I will reassess that once I've reached that weight loss goal. I've given myself the 8-week time frame because this equates to losing half a kilo or 1.1 pound per week. And with the right commitment and intensity, this is something that is very much achievable, it's very realistic, but it's also quite challenging. It's not something that's going to be very easy for me to do. I can't just say, oh, I'll have a pizza tonight, I'll have a couple of beers tomorrow, I'll have a takeaway on Saturday and still lose that weight. I'm going to be tracking my progress with weekly weigh-ins, but I'm also going to be taking my body measurements and progress pictures. Obviously the weigh-ins are there because it's a weight loss goal at this current stage with the 8 weeks, but also as my overall goal remains to be my physique, the progress pictures and measurements are going to give me a far clearer view of where I am with those. So as I mentioned earlier, my starting point in terms of my weight, as you can see here, is 90 kilos, and my measurements are going to pop up on the screen here. I'm expecting some of these numbers to change significantly more than others just because of my body composition and where I store fat. So I find that I store a lot of my body fat around my lower back and my hips. So I'm expecting those areas to change a lot more than, for example, my chest. I'm also going to pop up for you here my current physique. By no means am I unhappy with the way that my body looks, but I still feel I can and would like to improve. I think it's almost worth me saying at this juncture, there is obviously a lot of pressure for a lot of people in today's society to look impeccable, and I don't feel that personally. I know a lot of people do, but you absolutely shouldn't. My driver to wanting to improve my physique is purely the fact that my passion for fitness, and I constantly feel the need to challenge myself and improve in everything I do. In terms of my training and diet for this, I am very fortunate at the moment to be working with the legend that is Gabriel Say. I'm going to pop a link to his channel down in the description. Highly recommend anyone checks it out. I started working with Gabriel at the back end of November, and in that time I've gone from this to this, and I've lost around 9 kilos, so the guy really knows what he's doing. I cannot recommend him enough. If you are looking for any coaching at the moment, I highly recommend you check him out. I'm also very fortunate to have an excellent space at home in which to work out, and I've got a good selection of weights and equipment. So while the gyms have reopened, I'm still going to be training from home. Currently doing a split of 2-3 day cycles in a week, with 3 days on and 1 day off. Cycling, strength training, day 1, day 2 is HIIT and Metcon training, and then day 3 is just endurance and mobility work with the rest day in between the 2 cycles. I started this training split a week ago, I just finished the first week yesterday, and I absolutely love it. It's completely different to anything I've been doing before. I'm used to the more standard bodybuilding style training, 4 sets of 12 of this, maybe the odd superset. This is a far more dynamic way of training, and the intensity has kicked my tiny little white ass, and I'm all for that. In terms of my current calories and my macro split, I'm consuming 2,100 calories a day, and that's split into 27% protein, 43% carbs, and 30% fats. Now, I'm going to be showing you a lot over the next 8 weeks of what I'm going to be eating, so I'm not going to bore you with that right now. Thank you for watching me sit here and waffle on. If you want to join this journey with me, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and stay tuned for more. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and I will see you for the next instalment. Peace.